Hello people, a bit more melodic playing, pentatonic 2, I guess modal melody. I'm going to repeat the phrasing to make it rhythmically similar, and then I'm going to add those occasional really colourful notes. Repeat the kind of idea. Now this progression would work out to be like an A minor, then a D F sharp, then it would be like an F major 7, and then an E augmented 7. I will look like I'm in C because I'm on a detuned guitar, so ignore that, but just think about the pentatonic idea. And what I do is I take simple phrases, repeat the timing, change maybe one note. Do the same thing again. Change that last note. Add a little bit of one note. Talk a little bit about the ideas there. Basically, over those 4 chords, I can get away with mostly pentatonic tones. But one of the important things to remember is when I'm on, say, in this case it will be A minor, I've got to think about that. You know, you can pretty much get away with most of your normal pentatonic notes. When I'm on the D F sharp, in this case, it will sound like that. This is where we go into that Dorian that I often talk about. Knowing that Dorian note. Now, you can ignore that note, but just don't do the Aeolian, you know. In this case, you're thinking about sixths in the scale. So you don't want to do those, or if you do, you make sure you get it right. So over that one. And then when I go to what would be, in this case, the F major 7, you've got to think about the normal, like, flat 6 this time. And then if I go to the E, augmented 7, I want to think about adding those in what would be G sharp notes, but just keep in mind like a normal 7th interval rather than a flattened 7th, for those who know what that is. So what I'll do is I'll try and talk numerically what I'm doing rather than alphabetically, because that way it'll work in any key. I'll make it really simple. Okay, so I'll just hang around the root note, roots and thirds. Same again. Same again. Maybe change it. Change a note. I'm going to do that again too. See, it fits with the chord. You listen, you build the phrase. about that normal major 7th interval. See, a lot of these, I guess a way to make a solo last a lot longer is keeping your powder dry. A lot of people will sort of do all their tricks within like 4, 8, 16 bars, and then you're kind of lost and you don't know what to do. I'll take a bit of a risk here and I'll build up. I'll try and go for a while. Deliberately using the flat 7 to create tension, like that Jimi Hendrix chord, the 7 sharp 9. I mean, I can keep going. The thing is, it's most of what makes this sound strong is phrasing. It's like, you know, making something